What's poppin', YouTubers? East New York's finest, hosted by Mike. I just decided to go old school with this video. Yes, my table's a mess. My wife already got on me, so I don't need you guys to be out there criticizing. You don't get your the table messed up. My house is nice, so leave me alone. As I said, beautiful home. This very good. Not like basement or dungeon. Yes, basement. Everything very good. Very, very good. Anyhow, so this is stuff I acquired yesterday and today. Yesterday, the Meadowlands was kind of crappy. Actually, it was crappy. I didn't get much of anything. I did get this stuff. I got this stack of comic books from one vendor. Then I got this stack. So I paid $10 for this binder with books in it. And then I paid for this stack from this Russian dude that's normally really expensive. This stack of, I think, 7 or 8 books was like $5, so I grabbed that quick. So here you have the Uncanny X-Men 309, 310, 308. Then we have here Gambit number 3, X-Men Unlimited number 2. Then we have here the official Marvel index to the X-Men number 1. Gambit number 1. Uncanny X-Men number 300. Another 308. Then we have the annual number 3, The Seduction of an X-Man. Then we have X-Men number 30. And then we have X-Men Unlimited number 1, the collector item. Woo. And then this thing, so, for $10, most of these books are anywhere between $2 and maybe $8 or something like that. That was a good deal. Then this, I brought it because it is the House of M. Not really my favorite read. I've read this already, but for $10, you can't beat it. This book alone is worth about that. We have number 1 of 8, so we have all 8. So we have number 1, 2, 3. Then we have number 4. But if I can grab just that, we have number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. And unfortunately for the X-Men Deadly Genesis, we have 3 of 6, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, and then 6 of 6. But for $10, can't beat it. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong for $6. So I got this, and I got this yesterday too. I forgot who the hell sold this to me. Oh, all right. So after going to, going to Sega Genesis. After going to the Meadowlands, I came home to get myself ready for Uswe. He's my Panamanian dude I knew for like almost 13 years. And I went to Bushwick to him, and we did a deal on some other stuff that I put aside for him. And then it was still early because we left around 10:30ish. We got there. I was chilling with him, looking stuff up for about an hour. Then from there, me and Isaiah went to the Aqueduct Flea Market, which is now in the street. Yeah, literally like a 3 or 4 block radius. Everybody's on the sidewalk selling stuff. Cars weren't even double parked. Cars were triple parked. Cops don't bother these people. It's fucking phenomenally crazy. It looked like a third world country on the street. No bullshit. But this one white dude, he had this. He did have a sideshow Comic Cat statue of Rogue. One of her fingers on the glove was a little cracked, but he only wanted $150 for it. But I know if I'm gonna sell it, I'm not gonna, I mean? I need to get it for the best price I can, and that wasn't the best for me. I left it, but I did come back around as we were leaving, and I was like, well, what's the best you could do on it? And he said, well, that is the best. And I said, all right, thanks anyway. And as he was trying to talk to me as I was driving away, I just kept driving. But I got this. He wanted $50 for it. Thought that was kind of high. I thought this game was something. This is like a $15 game. Fatal Rewind. This Need for Speed was in it. Primal Rage. This is basically like a $15 to $20 game sold. This is another one that's around $15 plus dollars. Road Rash again. So to get these items with the Sega Genesis for $50 wasn't bad, because I basically got about 45 to 50 just on Road Rash, Jungle Strike, and Primal Rage. Fatal Rewind. So these 4 games basically put me in like the $60 range. And you know, Jungle Strike is in there with the manual. I believe the same thing with Road Rage. So that kind of puts this like a $20 game. So for me to sell it, it's only worth, if it's 20, it's worth about 10. So you got 10, 10, 10. So this is basically $30 right here. This is another 40. Well, $10. So I got $40 right here. This game, I would say 5. So this is basically $45 right here to resell to somebody who's going to sell it for eBay or more. Because obviously, if I got to sell it for less than what it's going for on eBay to a reseller that's going to sell it. That's going to turn around and resell it themselves. And then this is like, I'll say $40. So I'm basically like, I look at it like I'm making $35 off of this. $35 is not much considering I paid $50, but $35 is still not bad for this, because you know, whoever buys this, they gotta resell it too. So I had to keep that in mind. So that's basically everything I got yesterday. Today, I got this stuff. This is the first thing I actually purchased today from this. I forgot the dude's name. Caucasian guy. He comes with his girlfriend at Columbus. He listens to a lot of like hard rock and hard banging music. Real nice guy. I mean, he looks like he's crazy, but really, really very respectful, very well mannered. I like him. He sells like toys in the new section and shit like that. I paid $110 for this. Some of y'all probably saying, dude, you fucking crazy. Well, I probably am, because I haven't been in the game in a minute. But considering the fact that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 games. $110 for 17 games is not bad. The Jeopardy Sports Edition is worth about $10, so that's a $5 game. Daffy Duck, he got for $15. That's basically a $10 game, so that's $15 right there. Mortal Kombat, $20 plus, so that's basically, you figure 10, 10, 5. So that's $25 right there. Donkey Kong, he put $20 on, so I would say 10. So that's 35. This winter game, I'll say 5, so that's 40. Jurassic Park, I would say 10 to 15. So that's 50. Toy Story, again, is more than a $10 game. But I say $10 on it. Let's say 5. So that's 55. X-Men should be a $20 plus game. I'll say 10. So that's 65. This Bass game is let me see. I'll say 5. So that's, I think that's 60 or 55. This Wall Country Club, I say $5. So let's say 65. That Rocky Roden game, another $15, $20 game. Let's say 70. NHL, let's say 75. Sonic, let's say 10. So that's 85. Clue, $5. So let's say 90. Jurassic Park, 20. So let's say that's 100. So I basically, if you look at it, you're like, damn, man, you're kind of almost even. It's like you basically, that's what you pay for it. Yeah. But if I add this with this stuff, and then I do have a Pokemon Game Boy Color as well with a Pokemon Yellow game. So it's like if I got $160 into this lot alone, I'm already close to probably $250 if I add that in. I am not gonna make much money, but I sell in bundle, so it kind of evens itself out. Of course, it's probably easier for me to put the what's it called on this. So I'm gonna put the eBay prices on the stickers, and then it'll give me a better idea of what I got into it. But I already made the deal with him. So you know what? You can't make any omelets without breaking eggs, right? And you can't cry over spilled milk. So it is what it is. All right, this I got from this Dominican dude that he does the same thing everybody does. You know, he buys from other vendors early in the morning. He's a little pricey because he buys from other vendors in the morning. And I believe he also, I don't really know how or where he gets his shit from. Real quiet guy, very humble, very nice. So I don't have anything harsh to say about him, which probably shocks the shit out of you guys, considering I always do. This does have the gun with it, the stickers. So he sold me, he wanted 20 for this, but he gave it to me for 10 and this as well. I do have these guys, but I don't have them in this condition. So I may do upgrades or I do like to have all my combiners. I always like to have them in threes. What I mean by that is I like to have them all in alt mode, robot mode, and then in combiner mode. So yeah, so I got both of these for 20 bucks. Then the same dude that used to go to the shows who sold me the quarter scale NECA Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger in the box, loose but in the boxes. Today he gave me this for $5, and it's funny because last week I got this at the Maze Landing toy show, and my boy Brian, I feel bad because he did call me and he's like, "Yo, dude, I was only 10 minutes away at another toy show." I was like, "Fuck, I'd have loved to go to the other toy show, especially if he was only 10 minutes away and I drove 2 hours down. Even if he was like 25 minutes away, extra 20, 25 minutes is not gonna hurt you if you're already 2 hours in." So I was like, fuck. So hopefully, I think next time he'll let me know when he has a show. I didn't know there was another show because it wasn't advertised like this one was. So that's how I knew about this one. And it's funny because this lady had the Action Marine. I'm hoping, reason why I got this is because if I don't have the Action Soldier complete, now I do. So that's why I got this. Because if I have this one complete, then I'll have both. So yeah. $5 on this. And this he sold me for $2. I needed this, and the reason why I needed it because I was gonna order the gun, and this gun is about $15 to $24 just for this. So now the only thing I'm missing from this one and the other one is the antenna, because now I have a real working gun that's truly in there now. So I got all the missiles for both of them. So yeah, I just need the antenna to replace both. So for $2, can't go wrong for a piece that I would have had to pay $20, $24 for. Then guys I know from from Meadowlands and Columbus, he comes in like a big black Mercedes truck, which is what I wanted, which was going to be a lot more better equivalent to me having my pickup truck along with the trailer, but I can unhook both of those. So it worked out. But anyway, he very, very nice guys, man. I like him. He's a cool cat. And again, yeah, you're probably like, what? You saying somebody else is cool? He said for you $1. So he gave me this. I knew what this was. This is the Rock and Roll Comic Sex Pistols. This book sells for about $15. Number 14. This is the same exact book. 14 and up. So this was where, I only paid $3 for all three of these books. Here we have the Special Crisis crossover, Superman number 414. I think this should be a couple of bucks. And then you have Superman versus Aliens, which I think I do have this book, but I don't have it in this condition. This is a really good read if you like shit like this. And I do like this book. So I paid $3 for all three. So there you have that. Put that over here. So we're getting there, y'all. All right. So, and this other white dude, he's in the L section of Columbus. Real cool cat. And I got this from him. You got the Wampa with Luke Skywalker. And he also has the box. So that's pretty dope. So he only wanted, I think I paid $8 for all of it. $8 for this and this. Every time I get a chance to get these kind of Iron Man or 12-inch Marvel figures that are fully articulated, they're anywhere from $20 to maybe even $60, depending on them. This one is really, really nice though. Like this Iron Man, really, really nice colors. I mean, it's pretty dope. It's not Hot Toys quality, but it is a Marvel Legend, and for fucking $2, I mean $3, you can't go bad. So I paid $8 for him and him. So can't go wrong with that. Then this guy, I always forget of it. I call him Craig, and he responds to it, but I think his name is Carl, or it starts with a C. He's a black brother. He does clean outs. A guy named Chris, his wife had like a nice amount of toys on her. I mean, it just seems like today I was just missing all the good toys because I got beat to the punch. But yeah, you can't be everywhere, man. But I did grab this stuff, and probably the best holy grail that I've gotten out of all this shit is this Mickey Mouse talking alarm clock choo-choo. I'm gonna get into that in a second. This thing loose, they go for anywhere from $40 to $75. And this one has the box. And he's like, oh, for you, brother, just give me 10. The lady, I told her 20, she put it down and walked away. Let me know, man, because I got us to go. He always says that, but he's a cool guy. So I paid $30 for all this stuff here. This stack, and this. Now I do have a Mickey and Goofy big like plush set that I think they talk, and you can put cassettes in them or something like that. I've been trying to sell that shit for like 6-7 months. With a couple of outfits each. So I figured I'll throw this in the box with that stuff and try to just sell all of it off. Even with the choo-choo. So maybe the next time. So I did get this Disney Store Mini, brand new with the tag. This person loved Disney. I got this, I gotta look more into this. This is like a Mickey Mickey figure with Minnie Mouse. Then we got these antique gunned Mickey and Minnie, obviously in box. I don't know what these go for. I think I did see this before in Red, White, and Blue, probably about 8-9 months ago, and they had it priced at $12.99. And the last time I looked them up, they were like $16. So I don't think they went that far from then. So yeah. Then this thing I did look up, and this goes for around 15 plus. It's a coin purse. This I looked up. This is expensive for some fucking reason. This thing goes for about $30, 20 to 30, and it's unpunched. This I didn't even look up. This about $10. This I didn't look up. This was in there too. I thought this was pretty cool. Tricky Trampers, was it? That's pretty dope though. And now for the dismount. That's pretty bad. Hey. Then we got the small Inspector Gadget. Go Gadget, go Gadget, go. Inspector Gadget. I don't know if I got this from him or not. I don't know what the hell this is, but it just looked vintage, so I grabbed it. Oh, 1985. There you go. I didn't have my glasses on today. I left them home, so I see that thing now. And this is Marvel Universe Captain America. No, I'm about to say no flag. No shield. Then we got this old school Deadpool. And this Pocahontas action figure. And then we got Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. He's got to be worth at least $10. He's got to be worth 10. I would think she's worth 10, but I would say 5. So that's already 15. This guy's got to be easy $10 to maybe 30. So I say 10. So we already got 25 right here, and I paid him 30 for this. Inspector Gadget's a keeper. So to me, that's an automatic $30. He's got to be at least 10. I say 5. 5. So my money's here already. I already made my money back on just this. That's why I brought it. There's always rhyme to my. If I don't mess up anything, there's always rhyme to my reason on what and why I buy stuff. Sometimes I break even. Sometimes I do okay. Not all the time I strike gold, but very rarely when I buy from people I lose money. Sometimes I do break more even than making money, but isn't it sometimes to take a chance and break even than not to? Let me put my phone down for a sec. So, yeah. So, this stuff's got to go outside anyway. I don't know why I was about to put this in the basement. When I need to put it with my other stuff because most of this stuff is going straight out to be resold. Alrighty then. And then up here, I would definitely say this has got to be worth at least $10. Gabriel, yeah, that's old. Now this bad boy is worth almost what I spent. Well, I spent a lot today, but this guy right here, Bradley Time. I looked this up, and again, it sells from anywhere from 40 not working to about 75 working loose. And I figure with the box, it should easily be a $100 item. So there you go. There you have that stuff. This, who the hell I brought this stuff from? Oh, I'll get to this. This I brought from Ralph. Ralph is normally a very eccentric guy. He's a chain smoker, very eccentric, but he's quiet, kind of to himself. Sometimes he kind of pisses you off on his selling antics, but he is a relatively decent guy. So with that basically being said, I got this slice figure. I got and then some of the newer stuff I need. I wound up getting this Crimson Guard that unmasks. This Destro with the white hands. This Baroness. This Snake Eyes. I know I need him. Ironically, I just got one of these guys from Eddie, but there's both of them here. And this one look like this Puerto Rican kid named Anthony that sells at the flea market. If you can't say this ain't his fucking face. That's crazy. But you got both of them here. You got, I think this is Rock and Roll, right? Machine Gunner. He's from the comic pack. I think both of these are from the comic pack because they look like they're similar. I think one is Duke and one is Rock and Roll. Then we have a tracker with the dog. And we got two of these Cobra dudes. And we got this Stalker. And we got a Cobra, what is he? Crimson Shadow Guard, Toys R Us exclusive. So we got those. And the only thing I got the toy show, and the Wayne toy show is these three figures. So I got the, he's to replace one of mine because the one I have, somebody dremelled a bullet hole right in the chest. I got this from the retired cop who sells there. He still had the Tiger hydrofoil, and he lowered it by $200 because for like a while he had it for $700, and now he put $500 on it. But nobody's gonna give him that for it because the guns that go on the side of it is still broken. So he's out of his fucking mind. Nobody's gonna give him that money for it, especially at that show anyway. So he's gonna bring it out a couple more times, resell it, and it's gonna get cheaper. Some people don't know what the fuck they doing. This guy I had to ask, but I was told that this is how he comes. I didn't know, so yeah. Then here we got this Firefly. I don't know if I need him or not. And I did order 100 of the little clamshell things because I know I'm gonna need more anyway. So I ordered those, but these guys I gotta take them upstairs. So that's everything. So today, what did I spend? I spent 20, 30. I spent $40 here, 30 here. So we're at $60. 60 here. I'm surprisingly only $80. So 60 and 80 is 140. 140 and 110 is 250. So I spent 250 plus 7, 257, and then 8. So 257, like 266 or something like that is what I spent today on this stuff. And then yesterday I spent about 50. and 15. So 65. I spent 65 yesterday with this stuff and two something. So I'm at like 300 and let's say 370. I'm at 370 for what I spent on the whole weekend. And I basically got my 300 just on the video games back. If I count the Game Boy, most likely. So that's cool. And yeah. And some stuff here I'm keeping. Well, I gotta go meet up with somebody right now and look at some other stuff. So thanks for watching. Peace out.